to today's vlog. I just got to the gym and I'm stretching. Today's going to be another leg day, but it's going to be hamstring and glute focused. I'm actually about to look up a few extra exercises just to switch it up, because I am still doing legs twice a week, and I do glute on my back day as well, which is actually going to be tomorrow, so I might not do as much depending on how sore I am, but that is the plan for today. I'm really making sure to stretch out, because I've noticed ever since I started stretching, my knee has felt a lot better, my hips have felt a lot looser, actually, like during movements like squats, leg press, really all of it. So I'm very happy about that.
Across the sea, somewhere far away, and just be free. A place times don't go, we can call it our paradise. Just you and I, now wouldn't that be nice? Oh, it's our paradise, staying up all night. Just you and I, under the moonlight, our feet in the sand. Wake up and do it again. We got this bottle of champagne to ourselves. Drink all we want, forget about everything else. And I want to remember this moment for life, yeah. That look you gave me was staring in my eyes. And I'm never gonna let this go. Dancing real fast and slow, holding your waist real close. It's our paradise, let's go.
A paradise is there to be taken. We had it grinding, waiting for vacation. Hit that destination, party on the beaches, different nights, different constellations. And when I look into your eyes, ain't no hesitation. Working hard with you, baby, by my side. Got 24 hours in the dark, still what we like. Sipping by the sands, catching waves in the beds. It's an honor to be with you, cause baby, you made me understand what it means to be a real man. I got you covered in the brands, cause you a real fan. I want the house in the hills, that's the real plan. While I'm working overtime for the deal, man, it's real fam. Every time I see you, stay wishing there be as vision we seen it. Riding Bentleys, rolling right through the Prius, believe it was meant to be. Together chasing paradise, making you for life, never ending journey, please. Yes, please, sign me up. Sonny's at the door, I tell him line it up.
Never done those before, and those are like absolutely killer. I'm starting off with a heavy weight and doing like 5 to 6 reps, and then I drop the weight. Like I had it at 60, I don't know, I had it at like 60 or something, and then I dropped it down to 30. So you bring it up with both legs and then let it down for like a 4 count with one leg, catch it, bring it up, and then alternate legs. That's killer.
Yeah, yeah. Hey. 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 I keep telling people sorry, cause lately I've been telling them all about my problems, but I've been feeling like I don't got that many options. I know way too many people who tell me don't stop this, who tell me don't stop this. I've been on run around, cause I do not wanna go hit the ground. I've been out here trying to hold it down, but I just been losing my faith now. I just been counting my days down, owning up to my mistakes now. Ain't much I can say now, ain't much I can say now. I just you dirt, yeah, we didn't work, yeah. Why did I flirt? I know you hurt, yeah. What was it worth? Yeah, I'm the worst. We don't converse. Yeah, we go ways. Yeah, it is okay. I promise I change. Yeah, I promise I change. Hey, it's no shoulda, coulda, woulda, huh? I won't be another one that's reset by my regrets, cause I gotta shine just like the sun. I'ma be just who I want, and I won't do it for the stunt. I'ma do it for the love, the change from who I really was. I'm sorry. So tell my friends and all my family I'm getting started. And you don't gotta.
Okay, leg workout finished. There wasn't tons of exercises, but the exercises I did do, I was struggling with. The split squats, like where you step back into a lunge, those were very hard. I tried to push myself with the weight on that, and really everything was, I tried some new stuff, tried switching it up, because I feel like my workouts definitely can be a little repetitive. Training legs twice a week makes it even worse. So I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna go sit in the sauna for a couple minutes and then head home, eat, and we need to get a new battery for my key fob today, so it stops thinking I'm breaking into my car. I just made it to work, and listen, are you guys ready for this? That's my car. You see how it's lined up? Oh. I went, I clocked in early, like while I was at home, and answered emails and Instagram DMs this morning, so I could be at Batteries Plus to get this changed, to get the battery. So this now works. I no longer sound like I'm breaking into my car. Yes! And I called my dad and I was like, hey, because he likes to know I'm on top of this stuff and not just like not caring, because I clearly love my car. I'm very appreciative that he gets, like, he helps me and allows me to have beautiful things like this. So I want to let him know that I took care of it. And I also looked into how much, because this was obviously the replacement key, and Cadillac charges like literally like $300 or $400 just to repurchase something like that. So I asked them how much a new remote was there, and they said it would be like $160 after tax, which is not, I mean, it's not fantastic, but $160 compared to like $300 or $400, I'll take it. So I'm probably gonna do that next week, but I feel so good. I already feel very productive today. My leg workout was bomb. I showed you guys and talked to you in the gym that, like, I tried some new things. Some stuff I had already done, but I had never done like that combination workout before. And obviously you're always gonna target a little bit of quads, but that was like very, very hamstring and glute dominant. Like that's probably the best I've ever done with isolating my hamstrings and glutes. So today's gonna be heavily focused on just organizing for that and making sure we have the final count of everything. So we are good to go and ready to pack on Monday for all your guys' orders. So I'm gonna get to work, but I had to update you because you guys were so sweet, and thank you so much for all of you who said you were sorry that that happened, and like said that you could relate, you've had stuff like that happen to you before, because it really is just poopy. And like no matter how big of a deal or small of a deal it is to you, it just like definitely puts a wrench in your day and puts you in a funk. So feeling very good now that I have this taken care of. Alrighty friends, finished up at work. I just pulled into Lifetime for the exact same reason I did, I think, in the last video or the video before. If I go home, well, first off, I can't really go home because I still don't have the keys to our place. Chris and I are gonna make copies today or this weekend or whatever. So I can't go home, but if I don't do my cardio right now, I'm not gonna do it today. And I don't have to do one of the Cardio Boss workouts today, so it's not gonna be as rough. I just need to do like 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then I'm gonna sit in the sauna. Okay, this is my new one. Look at what I just found. So I just got home from the gym, and then I had to stop at the store to get some more chicken and stuff for my next meal. And I opened my door and look down, and these are just chilling in the snow where I looked like at least 4 or 5 times. I dug through the snow, but apparently somehow they made it all the way down to the asphalt, even though there was already snow on the ground. So this doesn't work. I tried it already. Maybe once I get a new battery it will, but I doubt. Honestly, I doubt it. At least I have all these keys back. I was missing all of those. And most importantly, I was missing my little Grater's ice cream keychain. I needed that. But I got to the gym, put my sweet sweat on, was all ready to bust out cardio. Like by the time I got in there, I'd actually gotten in a better mindset for cardio, and I was like, I'm gonna do like 40 minutes, just like crush it, and go to look for my headphones, and I think I couldn't find them, and the only place they could be is if I left them like in the studio this morning when I was posing. And I checked the lost and found, and they said they didn't have it, which means they're either here somewhere or once again at the gym, or someone just took them.
We can just share mine.
I know, I was already thinking about that. I go to the gym, like I literally get home and then he gets up to go, so I'll just...
Charge.
Yeah. I thought prep was going so well and it wasn't affecting me, and I guess I have prep brain because I'm losing everything. I am seriously so happy I found these, but very irritated.
What else have you lost besides?
Those, it's just all happened recently and I feel, Alright, I'm gonna make my food because I'm hungry, but I found my keys, but lost my headphones. Like, why can't it just be a win-win? Why do I have to lose something to find something? I need to lose something cheap next time. Alrighty friends, I just made it home from Lifetime. So my 3rd time there today. I went and I just sat in the sauna for like 30 minutes probably. I was gonna sit in the hot tub, but I was really hot and hence the red face, and ended up just taking a cold shower, and it felt really, really good. But I'm back home, Chris is still at the gym, and I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys because I think, let me check. I wanna say we are 19 days out from the show. Actually getting on stage is 20 days away. Regardless, that is a very short amount of time, so that's crazy to me. I'm very, very, very excited. The closer I get, the more excited I get, but this is where everyone has their own routine and does prep their own way, but at the end of the day, everyone is still prepping. Everyone, like, you still have to go through your day-to-day life, and it's really cool for me to see, and interesting for me to see the last couple weeks how people handle it. Some people get very, very stressed out and kind of like isolate themselves, or just isolate themselves and not be stressed. There's just so many different ways to handle like being that close to a show, and normally you're manipulating your food, you're manipulating your water, you're manipulating your vitamins, like a whole bunch of stuff's going on. And for me, like one of my friends, Caitlin Votino, I've been friends with her since high school. Her birthday celebration is tomorrow night down on campus, basically. And Chris was like, hey, I'm sure you got the invite to that. Like, what are your thoughts on that? I'm like, honestly, I absolutely love her to death, but like, I'm exhausted from this week. And I know that because especially we have launch on Monday, then we have, so Monday and Tuesday are gonna be very, very busy for me. And then we have to spend the whole time getting ready for the Arnold. And I also am personally getting ready for the Arnold. So my next 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks are gonna be very, very, very busy. And that's stuff that like I personally know I need to start taking into consideration and planning ahead for, so I don't exhaust myself. Because when you don't get enough sleep, you can hold on to water because of that. You can bloat just because you're simply not getting enough sleep. Same thing with water, obviously, like if you don't drink enough water, which then would lead me to get stressed, which is hair flying through the air, can raise your cortisol levels. So it's just very, very important, especially this close to a show, to kind of listen to your body, one, but also listen mentally. Like, know yourself and know what is going to be good for you and know not good for you. I love obviously being so involved in Petula, and I'm so excited and grateful that I get to be at the booth this year. But it is definitely going to be very interesting. Like, I have I've set myself up to be very, very busy that weekend. Obviously with competing and setting up and like getting everything organized for Petula's booth. So it's just, I have a lot going on, and this prep has been very good for me. Also very weird because I've told you guys last year I felt like I just had like prep brain because it was my first time I had to think about everything. I was kind of overanalyzing everything, making sure I was doing it correctly. And this year I'm kind of coasting because none of it's foreign to me, and I don't have to think about everything as much like I did last year. Just coming a lot more natural and with a lot more ease, so, which is awesome. It's fantastic. But it's weird because this whole prep has gone by, which granted I'm gonna keep doing more shows, but still I feel like this whole beginning of my prep has flown by like I feel like I just started. So time has been very weird lately for me, but long story short, this close to a show is when you start having to be kind of selfish with your time. And that's what, when you hear people say prep can be very selfish, like this is a perfect example. I feel like I do a pretty good job throughout prep, kind of not being selfish. Obviously we're all selfish sometimes, but definitely when it comes down to like the last couple weeks where everything you do can affect the way you look on stage, that's when it's kind of like you should be selfish because you're investing so much time and energy and money into this one thing where it's like, in my opinion at least, if you're not gonna give it your all, then why even invest in it, I guess. So that is my perspective on that. I am definitely, I wish I could go to her thing tomorrow, but I just know in the long run it is not going to be good for me. Yeah, I don't know. This was kind of a random chat, but I feel like it was necessary. And for those of you who have been following along with like every single video, I feel like you don't mind my little chats. So thank you for listening. I'm going to conclude the vlog here, seeing as though it's now very long because I did decide to make this little chat at the end. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We have posing, the actual like posing class with Mike tomorrow. So it's gonna be a bunch of other girls there, which will be really nice. We're gonna get all lined up together and it's gonna be very good. I think it's gonna ease my mind a little bit and get my confidence back a little bit. I'm feeling confident with my posing, but just like getting that feeling back of being up with a bunch of girls and standing next to them and kind of just getting that like muscle memory down, I guess. I don't know. We will chat about all that tomorrow. I will show you guys all of that tomorrow. But I'm gonna edit this video and go to bed.